on whether this is live or not. So we are going to get started here. Where are you guys going?
Go ahead with your opening speech.
Where are you guys going? What's happening right now?
I think they're doing the C part.
The what?
The third person in our C.
Oh, okay. You can wait. You can wait a second. I'm going to talk to the audience first. Yeah. Then we'll get you guys to their spot. Everyone's like getting to their spot already. Guys, these guys are so ready. They're like, let me just go. I want to go right now. So we're about to go for our scene. But I want to talk to the audience about what this is. So these are, you guys can come out here for 1 second first. These are ambiguous scenes. So all that means is that there is not an exact thing that is happening. It's not given to you, in other words. In a lot of scenes, it's told what's happening. So in this, something like, I can't believe you did that would be what it is. And we don't know what that is. So the actors this month and the past 3 months got to create all those situations themselves. The point of this was for them to learn creativity and learn what it's like to be the writer, director, and the actor. So by doing all of this, their acting will improve. So everything you're going to see today was based on a skeleton script that we kind of created over here, the ambiguous one that Shay wrote. But all of this has been rewritten, redone based on their ideas and what they wanted to do with their scenes. So that's what we'll be doing today. I want to start off with our first scene here. Our first scene is going to be Abhi and wait, no, sorry, that's second scene. Our first scene is going to be Elena and Callie performing The Missing Parents. The Missing Parents. Come on up, guys. Woo! Take your time. It'll be on your action. Whenever you're ready, you'll just begin.
Do we have to do this right now?
Yes, this has to be done before it's too late.
Fine, at least put your mask on.
Fine, but will you just be quiet? If somebody hears us, we will never pull this off.
I'd like to go on record somewhere that this was completely and entirely your idea.
Can I please add to that record, you are the one who begged me to include you. That's what I thought.
I swear this is the worst idea.
Well, do you want to find our parents or not?
Well, duh!
Then just shut up and do your job.
Fine.
Do you even know what shut up means? I found it.
Shut up. Wait, you're serious?
This is them. This is everything that they left behind.
This is it? This can't be all of it.
I told you, this is exactly what we were looking for. It's like they wanted us to find them.
You're ridiculous. This might not even be them.
We look just the same. This is definitely them.
Fine, it's them.
But don't you see what this means? We can go looking for them now.
Wait,
This.
we did it? We actually did it? We pulled this off?
We have a real chance on finding our parents. What are you two doing in here? Thought you were the lookout.
Scene! Hey! Said at the same time, we didn't trip down the stairs. Nice. Okay. Cool. Let's reset for the next scene. Let's go ahead and get our table up, get everything set. You guys take your props down. It's awesome. So again, all of that they did on their own. They wrote on their own. The entire ending about somebody coming in, they wrote. Super cool. I'm going to talk about critiques at the very end, but very, very good work. Look at the hustle on these guys. You got to show that. Let's see that hustle.
You're going to be sitting here.
Man, they are moving.
Hustlers, yo.
Just a bunch. All right. I'm going to make one small adjustment. I'm going to go here and here, just so that we can see you a little better.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay?
No, you're going to be sitting in this. Okay. Oh, I love this tree. Don't forget the scene in the
first. The first line.
What do I look like now? All right, you guys ready?
You're supposed to be.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
the mask.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you an action anyway, so you'll get a big round of applause, and that'll be your start. Okay, Aubrey?
Okay.
Great.
Ma'am, you're supposed to be.
So why don't you head up the stairs?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the stairs.
All right. The next scene is going to be performed by Aubrey and Abby, and they have entitled their scene Karen almost speaks to the manager. Let's get a big round of applause.
Ma'am, you're supposed to be wearing a mask.
I don't care. Excuse me. I didn't ask for those.
Neither did I.
So should I go speak to the manager or?
Are we Karens? We are not speaking to the manager.
Well, okay. What would you like to do then?
I want to open it.
What? No, absolutely not. You can't.
Why not? No one will ever know.
I said no.
Too late.
Whoa. You look so pretty. Wait, no, don't touch those.
Why not?
I don't know, the alarm might come off.
The alarm is not going to come off,
It could.
but it won't.
Never seen anything like these before.
You have now.
Scene.
Scene! All right, good. So I'll just keep you guys up for your critique, and then I'll throw you guys up right after that. I also want you to think through for both groups, just one thing you've taken out of this entire, not just this week, this month. Like this month, and it could even be the past few months as we've been working scenes together. So I'll talk through critiques. First of all, nice work, guys. Very good work. So again, for our audience watching, this was all done by them. Creativity done by them. So a couple moments that were really good, I'm going to talk about those specifically. And then I'll get into some of the critique moments because they're going to go together. So Aubrey, when you did the drink, that was hilarious, right?
I thought it was a little bit too much.
Not at all.
I did it as first as like a joke. Then she was like, "Oh my god, we should actually use that in the line." Because like Karens are like, "Hold on."
It's precise. So here's what it is. Do you guys have notebooks with you?
I'll write on my hand.
No, that's okay. Just kind of take a mental note here, and you can watch back the video and take notes on thin.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think it's over the top, but you were actually really honest with it within your character. It probably felt that way a little bit because of how long you took. But how long you took was actually my favorite part, and I could tell it was theirs too. So the big note I have for you guys is take more time. Like that moment, I want more of those type of moments. Like to watch you be precise and just go like, you just like to like do that moment and like really bring it up and just hold it. You were saying, you know, like that was so good. So on the other end, Abby, I want you to, as you move forward, just keep getting, and you've come out of your shell so much this month. It's been awesome. Keep pushing that, because there are some moments in here where she's like, the alarm is not, what was that line? The alarm is not going to go off.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'll use that one as the example. A lot of our lines, they were really emotional, really good, but because we were rushing the lines a little bit, we just missed a couple of the words. And the words are really powerful. Like, they could help you get angrier. Like, to go, the alarm is not going to go into off. Wow, that was bad. The alarm is not going to go off. Versus, the alarm is not going to go off. You know, when you really take your time, you can jab at her a little more, the same way she jabbed at you with the drink. and vice versa. Throughout, the way you did that drink, Aubrey, I want the lines to be the same way. Because this is so sassy. You guys did such a good job of creating these characters and creating this situation. So moving forward, realize that every word matters. So when you're doing your lines, your emotion was really good. Just make sure each word gets hit, okay? That's the only note I have for you, because honestly, I was very impressed. You both had good volume for what we've been working on. We're gonna keep pushing that and pushing you to just be free, okay? Very good work. Woo! All right, come on up. You can go
Next time,
see.
do not choose this table, because this table...
Oh, if you got a notebook, bring it up. You got like 17 notebooks because of your prompts.
Do I grab this and put it over there? Or do I leave it?
You can leave it there, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because Joey already framed it up.
Oh my god, the seats are so cold.
All right. Guys, let's do one more round of applause for these guys. All right, I got a lot of cool stuff I want to talk through, okay? Number one, and this is a lesson for everybody, the amount of detail you put into creating your set was awesome. How did it feel on stage having all that stuff to work with?
Had to prepare a lot.
You had to prepare ahead of time, right? But how did it feel performing with that stuff?
It was fun because it was more realistic.
Realistic,
You had
yeah?
more to work with, so it felt like you could make everything more precise.
Absolutely.
And work everything better with more stuff.
That's right. So I want you to remember this moment, both of you, because it's not about, and this is for everybody, it's not about this scene. I don't care about this scene. This scene is meant to help you grow as an actress and as a person. So the lessons you learn in this scene will directly apply to the next scene you do, and the scene after that, and the scene after that. So here's the big one that you guys got out of today that I saw. By preparing so much, you were able to be so natural. You were able to have places to go, you were able to have things to do, movements to make that helped sell the storyline, that helped us believe what was happening. So whenever you do a scene from now on, you now have that knowledge. You're armed with that knowledge, and you guys are too now, just through this lesson and anyone watching. Now that you have the knowledge, you don't need me to tell you to do it. So let's say the next time we have a scene class, or you're working a monologue or whatever, you now know, okay, if I have sort of props and things that I can use, the scene, the monologue, the piece is going to be better. I'm going to be more honest, more free, and have more to do. You don't need that lesson again as long as you apply it. Okay? So that's a big one I wanted you guys to notice and recognize you guys for. The masks were awesome. Just such a cool idea. Again, helped us sell that like burglar, like trying to find something, don't want to get caught idea. Okay? Good. So now with the movements, first off, voice was so much better. Let's get a little round of applause for their voices. Okay? Just last week, we talked about voice. You guys remember?
Yeah.
And we were super quiet. You were 10 times better today. 10 times better. So remember that, again, at the very beginning, fight for your voice. Fight to have a strong voice right from the beginning and be patient. The patience you guys had, I wrote patient in big letters because I was blown away by the patience you guys had in your scene. You guys too, both of you guys. You guys were listening, you were like watching the other person, and I believed you in the situation you were in. And then you guys gave them something really cool to do that helped heighten the scene even more. So my note is just at that very end, I want you to really believe what happened there. Like really believe it. You got caught. So now what's that feel like? And when you go to pinch her and like you go to experience that, I want you to do it as if with all the feelings of I got caught. And it was hard not to smile and laugh because it was like two friends doing it with you. So just remember, you want to put yourself totally in the situation like you guys did for the rest of it. And the picture was super funny, super funny. If you were doing a future scene, I would recommend sort of finding one that would be like a legit one that I could see, but I enjoyed your angle on it being funny, and you got a big laugh for that, so that was great. Good guys, very impressed, very good work. Big round of applause. Woo! All right, since you're up, what did each of you take out of this class?
That the more stuff you have to kind of support your scene, the more you have to move around and more options you have with your scene, and it makes it more detailed. And if you do it once, you don't have to learn it again. You
Yes.
can build off of it.
Absolutely. Awesome.
So when you like bring more stuff, it's easier to remember your lines. So then it's not, because if you practice with those things, then you remember, oh, well, this line goes with this object, so I remember it. So, and then projection of your voice, because sometimes I don't really do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and remember, not just on stage, in life too, because you are a rock star. And I want you to remember that. And the more that you start to believe it, the more that we see it. Because we all already believe it. We already think you're awesome. Every single one of us in here. Guaranteed. Right? So as you keep going, you want to believe it for yourself. And we talked about that last week, and I felt a difference. So just keep doing what you're doing, and you will keep getting better. I love it. All right, you guys come on up really quick and give your lesson. Let's give a round of applause. Woo! And then after that, I'll close off with announcements, and then we have an in-class activity we'll do after we cut the live that you guys are going to love. All right, what did each of you take out of this month's class?
So cool.
So cool.
So cool.
I learned that being a Karen is fun, and you can improvise with things that were meant to be a joke, but then became the scene.
Yeah, very cool.
Like if you skip a scene, just like keep on going on.
Yes, so if something gets missed or we get out, no one knows but you. That's absolutely right. So have confidence in that and have fun. Here's what I saw more than anything from you guys today. It was fun. It was so fun to watch you guys. So take that into every scene going forward. All right. Woo! Come on down. All right, closing out our class, audience online. We got a couple announcements, and I'll remind you guys of this. So if you have a notebook, take it out and write these down. Number 1, no class next week. So do not show up because there's not class. We have Bollywood movie camp. So our campers will be here making a movie in a week. There are still 2 spots left. So if you're interested in that movie camp, let us know. They will fly. There were 4 and now there's only 2. And so tell us about that. If you don't know what Bollywood is, simply, Bollywood is making a movie in a week. So we get together. We've already written a script. It's based on Star Wars. It's a superstar war story. Ba 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 ba.
Wait, we're on YouTube. We can't do that.
Oh yeah, we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Copyright! Okay. Oh, that was awesome, Aubrey. Awesome. I love it.
Ariana Grande.
I love it. All right. So, yes, it is Star Wars camp, and so if you're interested in that, there are 2 spots left. We make a movie in a week. The first 4 days we're filming it, and the 5th day we premiere it on the red carpet and bring down the big screen. Annie. She does that. It's like her thing. Don't worry about it. Does it? Okay. Cool. So then the last announcement I have, next month we are going to be slightly switching our time for class. It's going to be 15 minutes earlier. So instead of starting at 6, it will start at 5:45. Same thing, 2 hours. 5:45 to 7:45, and it's 3 weeks long. So we're going to be continuing that schedule for the rest of the year up until December. So we're going to do the 3-week-long schedule with 2-hour classes. We found that it's really cool, and it works really well for you guys because you get some more time to work the scenes in class. So that's what we're going to be doing. That'll start in 2 weeks. So remember, write that down. Instead of starting at 6, we're starting at 5:45. 5:45 going to 7:45. Cool? All right, thank you guys for watching. Learn from this. Have fun. Woo! Shameless plug. Acting is my day job. Okay, yeah.